I got to go and work on some things on myself, on the mental side of things. I got to learn how to get out of my way and stay out of my way. I want to spend some time with my family, and I want to come back and do what we all know I can do, which is be world champion. But first and foremost, I got to take care of myself.
Is there anything specific that you can share with us that you need to take care of, or is it just something internally that you have to
I just told you, myself, mentally, yeah.
Ryan, you surprised? I mean, the two guys that you've lost.
Oh, shit, what's up, man?
Two guys you've lost to in the UFC are both guys who have, been fighting at the very highest level. You surprised to be a 2-1 underdog tonight? To feel a little disrespected?
No, not at all. That tends to happen sometime. It is what it is. I'm glad I was the underdog. We perform best. That's why I walked out to the song. I always perform better when I'm under attack. And, we just bounced back. I always did it.
Hey, Ryan. You said on Wednesday that, you needed to stay out of your own way. Is it safe to say that you stayed out of your way?
Flip it. Flip it. There it is. That's how we're going to do this. Anybody want to ask me questions? This is how we're doing it. All right, say it again.
On Wednesday, you said that, your biggest problem is just you need to stay out of your way, your own way. Is it safe to say that you stayed out of your own way tonight?
In a little bit. There are still some chaotic moments that tends to happen in my brain. I make things a lot harder for myself than they should be. And sometimes the chaos seeps out of my brain and kind of makes things around me chaotic, which is why I said I need to go and fix myself. And then when I come back, I'll be out of my way.
The UFC is going to Dallas in July. Are you interested?
Not even thinking about it. I got to fix myself first, and then we'll go from there.
Congrats.
I appreciate you brought this back. I haven't done this since the last time you shamed me on it. There was something about this week. You talked about the mental side. When you came in early this week, I was a little worried because I didn't feel like we saw the normal you. I don't know if that was just because you were so focused about the fight. Normally you come in and you're always joking, you're smiling. This week, coming in the fight, we didn't see any of that. What was the mindset at that point? Say even like Wednesday, were you just so uber focused, or is it your head was still somewhere else getting prepared for tonight?
It was more focused. I had Eric Pena here making sure I was good on my food so I could focus on what I need to be focused on. I didn't have to let my brain go and be all scatterbrained and all this stuff. And I just wanted to focus. I wanted to come and do what I came to do. I needed this in more ways than I would care to say. And that's all that was. I came in here to do what I came to do.
And I don't want to pry. When you say you need it more than anything else, is that a financial thing, or is it just for a confidence sort of thing? When you say you really needed this win? Mm-hmm. Both? What's up with the Rubik's? Is that part of the focus?
Yeah. This is my tie to the real world. Yeah, this is my baby.
When I was young, I used to cheat and take the stickers off because I could never finish it.
Yeah, so this is, anybody want to, how much time we got? Because I can do it real quick. But I wanted to get one like this so can nobody say I did that. Yeah, I can't, it ain't no taking these stickers off.
When you were, there was a point in the fight where you seemed very happy that that you guys were willing to stand in the middle and actually throw hands. Does that excite you? Did you feel that was a prospect with him, that he was going to be willing to stand in the middle and throw some hands?
I wanted to come in here and take my time. So it wasn't about being excited and wanting to stand in there and trade. I wanted to fight for 15 minutes. It just so happened he couldn't make it.
And then when you hurt him and then moved in for the guillotine choke, at that point, does your mouth just start watering because it's happened over and over in training, and you've gotten so many finishes from that?
Oh yeah, that's my joint right there. Coach gave me permission to do it, so I just kind of got a little trigger happy.
And then I guess from this, what's on the to-do list immediately after? I'm sure there's always things about a performance you want to go back and, work on a little bit, but what's the immediate next thing that you...
Like, no offense, but I just said it. First things first, I got to take care of myself. I'm not thinking past anything other than taking care of myself, seeing my family, and enjoying some time away. Me and Eric working on a out-of-camp plan so I don't have to blow up and get so big. And I'm just real thankful. I'm real thankful. And I told my sponsor, Council Ford, you know, he helped me out a lot. And then Dr. Mann helped me out a lot. Coach Safe. I want to get with my strength and conditioning coach more, Mike Scacia. And I want to focus on me.
Awesome. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Ryan, what are some of the things that you want to do to focus on you talk about working on yourself and improvement things. I got it. I got you. So what are some of the things that you want to focus on now in terms of working on yourself and trying to reach that next level? Because your potential's scary once you get there.
I like how you said that, potentially scary. But like I said, first things first, I'm going to sit down and we're going to figure all that out. I didn't want to think past, like I said before, I didn't want to disrespect Ewan, and I wanted to focus on him. And then after that, we'll sit down and figure out what we need to do to make me better.
Okay.
Hey, Ryan, one more. Does this win kind of take away the pain from your last loss a little bit?
No, there's no pain from my last loss. It wasn't the last loss to anything other than myself. So I had to go back and deal with that pretty much immediately because I knew. We knew exactly. Like if you go back and watch the Smith thing, I talked about it. Me and my coach, we talked about it on the bus ride back. I knew exactly what went wrong.
Thank you.
How fast can you solve that then?
I'm a little under 3 minutes right now. Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, man. Dave, I feel like every time you're back here, it's after a war with some markings on the face. How are you feeling after that one?
Great. I mean, I really enjoyed being in exciting fights. Felt like I got to show some good skills. And, yeah, hats off to Lewis. He brought it. And just really, really happy to go and get the finish.
Ahead of this fight, he said it was going to be a war. Going into it, was that your mentality as well? Did you know it was going to be like that?
I mean, yeah, I always, one of my sayings is, I expect a war, and then anything else is, or anything less is just a bonus. So I always go in there expecting a war, but I'm always trying to knock them out early. You know, you don't get paid for overtime, and I just want to try and get quick finishes. I'm not here to try and get fight of the nights. I want performance of the nights. I want quick knockouts, but I'll take whatever I can get.
It was a beautiful knockout. Did you kind of feel he was fading towards the end of the fight?
No, well, actually, I thought he come on strong in the second round. First round, I felt so comfortable out there. I just couldn't miss. Second round, he hit me with some good shots. I didn't feel really hurt off anything, but it was a tricky round. I know he caught a kick, took my back, threatened with an arm bar. So, yeah, the second round was in a few sticky situations, but coming out in the third, I just felt so fresh, you know, like my conditioning really came through, and I had some great advice from the corner team. You know, I've been working a lot with John Wood and the syndicate guys, and it was the advice coming out in the third what won me the fight, I think.
Obviously, it's a bit hard to put a date on it, but seeing how you feel right now, when would you like to get back in there?
I mean, I'm not sure. I'm going to get back, talk to the wife, you know, London's coming up, you know, I'm going to talk to my manager, talk to Sean Shelby, we'll just see what's happening.
You've had a few of these scraps in the Apex now. Would it be nice to get back there in front of fans, but mainly in front of the London fans?
Yeah, I mean, it's always great to go and fight in London, you know. It's the capital, and it's been a long time since I fought there. And I've been sort of getting a good reputation now. I seem to be putting on some really good fights. So yeah, if you had fantastic to fight in front of a crowd again. I mean, don't get us wrong, I like the Apex cards as well. I'm happy to fight anyone, anywhere, honestly. Don't even have to tell me who, just tell me where and I'll turn up.
Love that.
Thanks. Hey, Mike, you all right? Mike, can I get to speak to you in a minute? Yeah. Cheers, mate, thanks.
You said you.
New fighter, it's just like where and when. At what point in your career do you feel you can start asking for specific opponents?
I mean, I think anytime. Honest, I mean, like, you know, the old saying, if you don't ask, you don't get. I'm just really not bothered, you know, like, there's pluses to fighting anyone, you know. It makes no difference to me who I fight. I just want to get involved and just. I mean, I say it all the time. I just want to keep living this life, you know. I'm 36 years old now, and I'm just enjoying my career. I love the fact that I get to travel the world and fight for the best promotion in the world. And I thank my lucky stars all the time that I'm managing to do what I love for a living, you know. So that's fighting anyone. I'm really not bothered. I'm not into calling people out. I think people understand and know that I'm not really one of those type guys who talks a load of shit and stuff. I'm just like getting fighting fights and then turn up on the day.
Hey, Davey.
Hi.
I'll throw a name out there. How about Kyler Phillips?
Yeah, great. Anyone? You know, honest, I'm in for some anyone. And he's a great fighter, so yeah, he'll turn up. Those are the type of fights I'll be looking for. Thanks.
Got you. And then, you know, I mean, it's already 10 o'clock, but how are you going to celebrate this win?
I'm just going to go and eat some nice food, and then I'm straight on the plane in the morning. I've got to get back, actually, to one of my coaches at home's wedding, so my wife's got to pick me up from the airport with a suit, like hangover. So I've got to give me a suit on the way to a wedding.
Congrats.
Thank you very much.
Hey, Davey.
Hi.
I haven't spoken to you for about a year, so I don't know if the situation's changed. How's the restaurant business going?
Yeah, it's going well. It's going really good. I mean, we're doing some top quality food. So if anyone's in the area, Spennymoor, County Durham, get yourselves down.
What's it called? I know I thought, but
it's called Cabello's Italian Steakhouse Gin and Cocktail Bar. And it's one of the best, not being biased. No, it's the best. It's the best place to eat in the northeast of England, yeah. Thanks. All done. Thank you. Cheers, guys.
Hey, Jan, over to your right. Congratulations. First of all, how's your eye? I see you're holding it.
It's okay, but I'm gonna have some small surgery on Monday on this eye. Doctors say maybe gonna be small or maybe gonna be bigger. He don't know yet. He need to check in the hospital everything.
The commission said it was from a punch. Do you remember when it got cut? Was it the glove or what was it that cut you?
I have to check it. I don't know. I feel that when it was happened because that was in the beginning of first round, one of the first punches, and I don't see anything in the first round of this eye. But I have to check it. My coach said that was a finger. Alexander said that there was a punch. I don't know. I will watch and check and give you answer.
Is it disappointing? I mean, you look good in the ring, right? And you look like you were the old Jan. But is it disappointing to have it end inconclusively like that and not get to a finish and have your hand raised by your performance?
Of course, always. I'm a fighter. I'm a warrior. It's better when you won by TKO, KO, submission, clean, yeah, KO, TKO. But my body was tougher tonight. That's it. End of story. I was ready for third, 4, 5 rounds. Yeah, he not.
Did you feel like, you talked about wanting to find the joy in fighting and all the other stuff. Did you feel like you brought that back tonight?
Yes.
It seemed like you fought with a verve that maybe you didn't have against Glover.
Exactly. This is what I'm looking this answer, This fight give me this answer what I want. That I feel the same what I feel before Glover when I fight against Israel or Dominic Reyes. And I'm just happy, because I go there inside to the octagon for the job, to do great fight, but also to have fun and joy, and I have it.
He's a big dude, obviously, and he's moving forward all the time. You hit him a couple times on the chin, and I tweeted during the fight, it was like he had an unbelievable chin. Were you surprised a couple of those shots that you landed that he took them so well?
Yeah, but I see that his chin was much bigger, and he's slowing down. He started changing the position, so I knew that he started feeling these kicks. And that was one of my game plan, to kick this leg because his position is very low, and he's got long legs, so it's hard when you've got low position to block it. And I want to, focus him about my hands and kick how hard I can to this leg to make him slowing down, because he also have power for this leg, so I want to, take it away. And I think that was good, working very good.
Last question for me. I'm sure you know now, but Glover had tweeted before the fight, hey, I'll win.
Now I know, yeah.
Yeah. And what was that, to know that he said that and the fact that at least you have part of your way to get the title shot. You need Glover to win it, but I mean, was that a good feeling to see that tweet?
I hope so, that UFC give me another title shot, that I'm going to be next one. I was number 1, Rakic was number 3. For me, is, obvious that I'm number 1 contender now for the title shot.
Yeah, over here. Would you go to that title fight? I know they brought Yuri to your last title fight. Would you go to Singapore to sit octagon?
I never been in Singapore, so why not? I like to traveling. I like to be in new places. So if they invite me, I will go there. But first of all, I need to fix the eye. I don't know what they're gonna do, and we're gonna stay here for a couple of days with my son and fiance for vacation, enjoy the USA. So, but why? If they not invite me, but if they invite us, all my family, then I will go there.
Do you think Alexander's injury of the leg stemmed from all of the leg kicks you were throwing? Maybe he was putting maybe pressure on other legs to avoid the leg kick?
I don't know. This is a question for him. Maybe he just feel the fight. I don't know. This is a question for him. I just wish him, very fast recovery, back to, feed and back to the gym how fast he can.
Did you walk out to the Conan the Barbarian theme song?
Yes.
Any specific reason?
Yes. My fiance gave me the sword of Conan, and I'm the fan of Conan. That's why I choose this song. Just give me the power. Before the fight, I watch. Conan Barbarian, Conan the Destroyer, Red Sonja, not Conan, but everybody knows that Conan is over there. So I'm just fun,
Is that the Witcher medallion?
Yes.
Around your neck? And are you a fan of the games, the books, the show, all of them, all of the above?
Game and books. I don't like a Netflix show.
That's a good answer.
Thank you. I know.
Hey, Jan. The UFC hasn't been back to Poland since 2017. with the emergence of Gamrot, Joanna's coming back. Are you hoping the UFC goes to Poland pretty soon?
I hope so. We don't have any restriction right now. Everything working like before COVID. So come, let's go. Let's do it in Poland. Why not? A lot of good fighters right now from Poland. So it's gonna be a great show.
Congratulations.
Thank you. That's it.
What do you make of that fight between Ankalaev and Anthony Smith? How do you think that plays out?
It's gonna be interesting fight, you know. Ankalaev, very tough fighter. Smith, he's in good shape again. So we will see. For me, it's always 50-50, you know. After first round, you can start. Okay, now I can choose favorite. Got it. Thank you.